Hello everyone. Do you can make your family's life happier than it is now? Do you have any knowledge of this? All of Earth's regions possess their own distinct longitude and latitude, and each region also has its own unique environmental resources. The I Ching is an ancient Chinese divination text and among the oldest of the Chinese classics. Associating a modern geopolitical analysis with a specific hexagram from the I Ching requires an interpretation that blends contemporary issues with ancient symbolism and philosophy. The United States Community Bancorp has dropped by double digits for the fourth time in 5 days after the release of economic indicators in January, adding to the rout that began last week due to a surprise quarterly loss and the decision to cut its dividend. Due to the current strength in labor demand and upbeat household spending, Fed policymakers are hesitating to unwind the restrictive monetary policy too aggressively. Despite the Fed's unlikely interest rate cut in March, the US dollar index and bond yields, both negatively correlated with the gold price, have eased. The lack of evidence that inflation will slow sustainably towards the percent target has led to a significant decrease in expectations for a rate cut in May. According to past videos on this channel, the Fed is concerned that premature action on interest rates could cause price pressures to increase again. It's important to note that taming price pressures is always difficult in the final stages. Investors should be aware that the markets may hit an air pocket after the recent rally. Despite good economic data, Biden is still in a challenging position. The market can't have its cake and eat it too with a hot economy and rate cuts. The New York Fed believes that the rise in credit card delinquencies last year is a sign of financial distress. Market expectations for rate cuts are too aggressive, as indicated by the Fed, ECB, and other central banks. The Federal Reserve's resilient economic growth has led to waning hope for aggressive rate cuts, resulting in a bearish outlook for risk-perceived assets. We have already seen this result in the game plotter video. The central theme revolves around the hexagram Li Weiyu in the I Ching, exploring its symbolic meaning and practical management implications in today's world. As markets become more interconnected and information-driven, the need for depth of understanding, adaptability, and strategic foresight becomes more crucial. The real estate market's fragility, geopolitics, demographics, and debt issues are the reason why market sentiment towards China is overwhelmingly bearish. This channel started with timeless wisdom videos a month ago. We'll look into the hexagram Shui Fenjing as a metaphor for Chinese economic analysis, and take note of its symbolic meaning and recommendations for investment strategies. China is currently in the process of recovering from its trough. In addition to the unfinished properties in the real estate market, the stock markets in Shanghai and Shenzhen have exploded, with stocks falling by more than 1,000 at one point. The Shanghai A shares and the Shanghai Composite Index have both recently dropped below new lows. As early as the beginning of October last year, our channel was titled Storm Geopolitics You Money, explaining that the war between Israel and Hamas would lead to a situation where the Gaza region would be in trouble. The film's use of the I Ching ancient wisdom helped it offer profound insights into contemporary economic challenges and investment strategies. The video at that time stressed the importance of both parties being inclusive and sustainable, and having trust in each other with foresight and predictability within the same area. In late last year, the fastest trade route between Europe and Asia was disrupted by Houthi militants from Yemen's attacks. Numerous shipping companies started diverting their ships away from Egypt's Suez Canal. The conflict continues to raise tensions, as the navies of countries including the United States are involved. The two videos on our channel, An Ethical Fallacy and Chile Crosswinds, can easily address the occurrence of the Red Sea Dilemma incident. Obtain a significant amount of money by seeking good luck and avoiding disasters. The film has already demonstrated that the Yi-Jing and the I Ching is important and has revealed the current global geopolitical risks and investment suggestions. As we had anticipated, OECD members experience a 5 percentage point increase in import costs due to increased shipping costs caused by the Red Sea crisis. The market cannot have the best of both worlds with a hot economy and rate cuts. Predicting the future involves modifying the future, and the various attempts we make today to make changes will eventually become part of the future. This channel uses the hexagrams of the I Ching to interpret the global political and economic situation many times. It also analyzes the results through AI tools such as neural networks to provide unique investment strategies. They were all confirmed by objective facts afterwards. The I Ching being used as a guiding principle helps this channel accurately predict results. Define a new paradigm of prosperity through boldness is necessary. A new economic and social norm that leverages the knowledge and tools we possess to combine economic growth with environmental sustainability and prosperity for everyone. This channel starts by establishing the I Ching as an ancient Chinese system for predicting the future and providing wisdom for navigating life's uncertainties, including wealth generation. It emphasizes continuous learning and the integration of the I Ching's principles with current events and situations. Let's present another case to support today. Celestial metaphors. The video has completely predicted the recent earthquake in Japan and North Korean missile threat that the United States faces. The Bank of Japan will say goodbye to its negative interest rate policy as early as March. Multiple interest rate hikes this year will result in even more bearish outlook for Japanese government bonds. Each region on Earth has its own distinct longitude and latitude, and each region also has its own unique environmental resources. In today's interconnected world, the ripple effects of economic policies and global trends often reach far beyond their points of origin. Countries across Latin America and the Caribbean find themselves navigating through economic uncertainties reminiscent of the muddy waters described in the ancient Chinese texts. The I Ching, specifically hexagram, Huan Gua. This hexagram, with its imagery of wind blowing over water, dispersing the muddy sediment to clear the way forward, offers a compelling parallel to the economic challenges and opportunities facing these nations. The intricate economic landscapes of Central and South America, as well as the Caribbean, mirror the dynamic principles of the Huan Gua hexagram dispersion from the I Ching. This hexagram, characterized by wind moving over water, symbolizes the dispersion of obstacles and the promotion of flow and communication. In the context of the current economic challenges faced by these regions, the teachings of Huan Gua can offer profound insights into navigating through economic turbulence and fostering resilience. Belize and its reliance on tourism parallel the initial lines of Huan Gua, which suggest the use of strength and initiative. To rescue with a strong horse is auspicious to navigate through difficulties. Belize's economy, heavily dependent on tourism, must explore alternative strong horses, such as diversification into agriculture or digital services to weather the storm. Costa Rica's commitment to green investment aligns with the essence of Huan Gua, promoting flow and removing obstructions. Just as Huan Gua encourages finding ways through challenges, Costa Rica's sustainable practices could serve as a bridge over troubled waters, attracting eco-conscious investments and safeguarding its economy against global financial turbulence. El Salvador's bet on Bitcoin reflects a bold attempt to navigate through economic challenges by embracing innovative financial solutions. This mirrors Huan Gua's advice on taking decisive action to dissolve obstructions, although it comes with its risks akin to navigating a great river with uncertain outcomes. Mexico, with its economy closely tied to the U.S., must heed Huan Gua's warning about the potential for dispersion and dissolution, suggesting a need for internal strengthening and diversification to mitigate external shocks. The economic conditions of Argentina, Brazil, and Venezuela represent different aspects of the Huan Gua, where the need for dissolution of old patterns and embracing change is evident. Argentina's inflation and debt crisis, Brazil's resilience through economic diversity, and Venezuela's ongoing crisis call for strategies that promote flexibility, adaptability, and innovative solutions to disperse the tensions and navigate through the economic rapids. Chile, as the world's copper seller, and Guyana, with its burgeoning oil production, must manage the blessings and curses of their natural resources, akin to navigating the great river of global commodity markets with wisdom and foresight, as suggested by Huan Gua. The Caribbean islands, particularly Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic, embody the challenges of dispersion and the need for cohesive strategies to attract investment, ensure political stability, and develop sustainable tourism models. The principle of leveraging inner strengths and fostering external partnerships reflects Huan Gua's teachings on overcoming dispersion and achieving unity. The overarching message of Huan Gua for the Latin America and Caribbean region emphasizes the importance of strategic flexibility, economic diversification, and regional cooperation. By embracing the philosophy of Huan Gua, dissolving barriers, promoting flow, and fostering unity, countries can navigate through their economic challenges, leveraging their unique strengths and opportunities for sustainable growth and prosperity. In a nutshell, the wisdom of Huan Gua offers valuable lessons for these regions in facing their economic challenges. Embrace change, dissolve obstacles, and promote unity and cooperation. By applying these ancient principles, the diverse economies of Latin America and the Caribbean can navigate the rapids of global economic uncertainty and chart a course towards sustainable prosperity. The overarching narrative for Latin America and the Caribbean, as outlined in the article, aligns with the teachings of Huan Gua, emphasizing the importance of dispersing economic concentrations and gathering strength from diverse sectors. This strategy not only mitigates the adverse effects of global economic forces but also leverages potential opportunities for sustainable and inclusive growth. The emphasis on international collaboration and proactive domestic policies echoes the I Ching's wisdom on utilizing dispersion to achieve harmony, stability, and prosperity. The ancient wisdom of Huan Gua, you say? Who knew that the key to economic resilience and strategic diversification could be found in a philosophy older than the concept of money itself? Let's dive into this treasure trove of mystical knowledge, not just for the sake of sounding smart at dinner parties, but to unravel the economic Gordian knot that is Latin America and the Caribbean. Imagine if your wealth was like confetti, then you're at the world's biggest economic party. Imagine if your wealth was like confetti, then you're at the world's biggest economic party. Dispersion in the Huan Gua sense is all about not keeping all your confetti in one bag. It's about throwing it into the air, letting it spread far and wide, ensuring that when the economic music stops, you've got your bases covered. Latin America has turned resilience into an art form. With every economic downturn, it dusts itself off and salsa dances back into the fray. This is resilience, Huan Gua style, facing challenges not as setbacks but as opportunities to learn new dance moves. The Caribbean knows a thing or two about not relying on a single source of income. Why put all your eggs in one basket when you can have a diversified portfolio of baskets? This way, if one basket falls, you're not left cleaning up the mess. Our discussion on hexagrams is now concluded. This channel is based on a humble heart. It's important to always be open to new ideas, continuous learning. The Eastern concepts of heaven and man, Taoism and nature, and the harmony of yin and yang are specifically discussed. Obey the laws that govern the universe. By using neural AI calculations, to scrutinize the distinction between the appearance and reality of facts and emphasize the connection between knowledge and action. Continually learning and improving in practice is key. Combine the ideas learned during previous doctoral studies with the current situation. Every region's economic strategy is as unique as its longitude and latitude. By valuing our unique environmental resources, we can carve out economic niches that are as sustainable as they are profitable. If any of this tickles your fancy or leaves you pondering the economic implications of ancient wisdom, drop a comment. I would like to express my gratitude to all the viewers for their support at the end of this episode. If you think that today's video has gained some momentum, don't forget to like it so you can find it later when you want to watch it. Thank you. 谢谢。